All right, go.
Uh,
I'm going on to three.
Welcome to the DnD KBC Podcast Episode 8, with no special guest at all. It's just me and Drippy, DJK and Drippy, as always.
Back to the originals.
Yeah. Hopefully, episode 10 we do have everyone that we want, but for now, we don't. So, Drippy, man, what's going on? What's going on from last week? What's new?
From last week, nothing, man. Just working. Didn't do anything much, and I must have gotten sick over the weekend. I think something didn't hit right, and it smacked me like Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, bro.
Damn, bro, that must have smacked you hard then.
Yes.
uh, what's going on, man? Sick? Just runs? What's going on?
I'm not sure. I have a weak stomach anyway, so anything I eat pretty much just ruins my stomach.
Damn.
So that'd be all right.
Well, hopefully you do
Couple
feel
cramps
better.
here and there.
Oh, all right.
But ain't nothing stopping from the KBC.
Nah, man, we got this weekly thing every Tuesday. 5 p.m. A little bit later. Today we still had a little late. We had guest with the wizard, but after calling him up, he said, "Nah, not today." But episode 10. I mean, 10 weeks in, I would assume he'd be on. So
Yes, and I kind of goofed already.
I can see you didn't change your title name.
Exactly.
Hey, man, no podcasts, no technical difficulties. There's always some every week. Every week. But I think a lot, weather change here in the beautiful southern state we live in. Allergies, man. Pollen out coming out. Went from winter to fall to spring to summer back to winter. A lot of rain. But I think everyone got these allergies things going on, man.
Oh man, I used to suffer from allergies, man, but out of nowhere, just like they came and went. I don't even really feel anything anymore.
Nah, I think for me it's like my voice right now. Like, of course, I'm not gonna have the sniffles or anything, but I can definitely tell. Like, if I'm not putting effort, like now, you can definitely tell my voice is a lot more gravelly. And my girlfriend doesn't like it because she says I sound like I belong in the movie. And I was like, podcast. Got the podcast voice going.
Right. Gotta keep it alive. Gotta keep something going.
A lot of new things happening this week, though. Just before hopping onto the podcast, I saw Portugal and Poland actually make it into the World Cup. So, good for them.
Definitely.
A little odd that World Cup's gonna be in the winter time this year.
Dude, I stopped watching the World Cup since South Africa.
South Africa was like, I don't know, I guess peak because like the best FIFA game came out, and I mean, everybody enjoyed it. Like I didn't really get into it just because Germany confused me, and all I remember was all the Mexican chips had the little collectibles you can get of the smiley faces of the Germany mascot. So that's all I remember of 2006.
Was that the time? Was it Germany in that cup that lost the ball? Like it had came to the goalie, and the goalie it slipped out of the goalie's hands into the goal.
Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to look at all these past ones just to get caught up on the history of it. I mean, it's soccer season, man. But new games. I mean, what you playing right now? I see you on that PC simulator.
Yes, I recently got into PC Simulator just to see what it was doing, how good it was, and it's pretty all right. I like it.
So doing PC simulator, like playing it, do you feel like confident enough you can build a PC just because of that with parts just thrown at you?
Maybe if I had the right components and the matched up and stuff, yeah. I don't see what could go wrong. I mean, it's pretty much the same tactics, except you don't have to use a mouse to screw stuff in. You have to do this manually.
Right.
But yeah, I feel pretty confident. Pretty sure I could do it.
Worst case scenario is that it catches on fire.
Right, and then I have to build a whole new one.
Oh man. Any other games?
I haven't really been on much, honestly. I've been just kicking back, chilling with my girl.
I kicked back today. I guess my first day off, my Saturday and last night. I usually want to play as much as I can on my Monday night, which is my Friday night, leading into Tuesday. But I guess being out and about Monday is just too tired. Sat at the front of the TV for about 10 minutes, and I was just like, yeah, not tonight. And then today, you actually saw me. Anyone else? Drippy, I know you did. Saw me playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. For about off and on for 5 hours. I streamed the whole thing, but obviously I wasn't really playing much. I was busy kind of cleaning the place around. So,
How do you like Odyssey, man? I haven't tried it. I've been wanting to try it, but I've never actually got around to it.
It's good. Especially if you have like a Pro. Or a PS. I guess the PS5 had the upgrade to the 60 FPS, but back when I played on the Pro, it was pretty good. Actually, I think I have about a year and a half hiatus from playing it, so I'm starting a save file from that long ago, and I still remember what's going on, but I don't really kind of not care about the story just because I think between Odyssey, like Origins to Odyssey to Valhalla now, it has nothing to do with like the assassins like in the beginning with 1, 2, and 3 and 4. But
Yeah.
I recommend it. I mean, it's like Valhalla's cheap right now, usually for like PS4 or any actually other platform. It's $13 to $20. Ultimate Edition's probably like 30, 40. So I mean, obviously it's way cheaper now to get it than it was back then. And I think Odyssey you can also pick up. I picked up the Ultimate Edition for $30. So for half off of the original game price and like a quarter of the price where it was when it first came out.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was happy to play it. I mean, I kind of slowed down on Assassin's Creed games, but I think after getting the platinum trophies for Elden Ring and Persona 5 Royal, I needed to take a break from single player games. So I think I should have just played multiplayer games today. But I'm more on the COD and League of Legends side now. Other than that, I'm just chilling, watching movies.
Kicking back.
Yeah, it's like a day off. It's like I want to stream, yeah, but if I can just like do the chill streams, talk, and have viewers, that'd be great. But I think that's what the podcast was for. Just sit back for an hour and talk.
Let out all the problems, man.
Problem.
Back.
First world problems. Just sit back and hey, man, I can't enjoy life right now because I'm trying to force myself to play video games, but I don't want to.
Life is scary, man. I don't blame you on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. Like, I don't know. I just feel like my weekends just go by so quickly. But when it comes to work, my first few days are slow. And then I'm like, oh, wait, the weekend's coming again.
Yeah. It's nice to escape reality here and there, playing some video games, other than having to worry whether, your next bills are coming up or whatnot.
Right, yeah. I think, actually, that was a little wake-up call today with my girlfriend. She was all like, hey, don't forget to pay the rent. I'm like, oh. Wait, it's the 29th. It's not due for another 2 days. So I just went ahead and paid it. It's just sort of like, man, you kind of like went from like chill mode to like a little frantic, and it's like, wait, oh well, all right, I took care of it. No need to worry about it.
It do be like that, man. Like out of nowhere, I be forgetting stuff too, man. And then my girl's like, "Did you do this? Did you?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot."
Nah, I don't want to ever say that because then she'll come after me.
Nah, my girl's understanding.
But I mean, it's just the whole adulting thing. Like, I'm supposed to go get a haircut and do this, do that, and just sort of just like, man, I just want to chill, just wake up and chill. I actually went to the gym this morning. It's just sort of like, wow, I feel like an adult again. I actually took a break from that just because I was playing Elden Ring from dawn till dusk, but I'm back on it again just because I was like, yeah, I did get lazy.
Right. No, man. I just do some work around the house. I mean, I don't want to get, like I may not be feeling too well, like 100%, but I feel like if I stay some sort of active, like it makes the pain kind of just flow away.
I guess,
So
yeah,
I
because
kept,
you're ignoring it. Yeah.
yeah, so I kept myself busy, did some laundry, did some dishes, took a shower.
Pretty much what I was doing all day. And I'm sort of just like, I was like, man, I want to stream. And then when I started streaming, I was like, oh, well, I got stuff to do today. And I did. And then I realized, like, well, if anyone's watching my stream, it's just they're just seeing a pause menu or seeing the cutscene just stop.
And what I should do is go back and edit some videos because I still have videos that I have not edited. And I got like maybe 60 gigabytes of videos that have not been edited and uploaded.
Hey, man, self-promotion. Do that. Get the drippy name out there.
It's just that it takes so long to do one video, man. Like I could have like maybe 4 hours worth of content, but out of those 4 hours, I'll probably only use like 15 minutes of it.
Right. I think that's what scares me about whole editing actual videos, and I prefer Twitch streaming or just streaming in general, just because it's cut after cut after cut after cut, and then I see that you do the whole the subtitles with the words. It's amazes me how you do that, but then for me, I'm just like that's a lot of hard work.
Hey, okay. All right. So most of my videos that have been uploaded to YouTube have gone directly from my PlayStation. So I use this app on PlayStation, Share Factory, and that's where I edit my videos. But if I add text, then those texts don't match up with what we're saying. So that's when you see those texts in my clips that I be posting on Instagram or TikTok. I edit those through my phone
Mm-hmm.
because I have an easier like edit app on my phone that I am allowed to move letters, like move my speech if I want to make it shorter, longer, like with the time duration.
Right.
So everything you see like on social media, like TikTok, Instagram, maybe Facebook, it's all from my phone.
And that's like crazy, right? You don't need a PC to do all that, all the crazy edits. It's like you just do it from your phone, which is pretty amazing. Because back in the day, you wouldn't expect that at all.
Right, right. See, but I mean, it still takes time.
I bet. I mean, it doesn't get any easier. I mean, you just got to put into work into it. That's why. I mean, live streaming. I put all the work in the beginning, and I just hear the alerts go off. Appreciate people every now and then. Good to go.
Hmm. See, and especially when it comes to writing text, like what anybody says, like you gotta be able to hear it in the moment they start saying it, in the moment they say the last letter.
I think that's my favorite part of those things, because like if someone goes like you are literally typing those H's at the end as they say it.
Yes. Yes, it's gotta match up.
I mean, it just adds to, I guess, the comedic value of it. I mean, I think it makes me laugh when I see stuff like that. I see the and then they flash the and then like they just flash the H, and then they're constantly typing the H.
Yeah, it takes time. I'm working right now on the new one on my PC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's called Resolve. I still haven't DaVinci Resolve. I heard it's a good editing software for PC, but my luck with my PC, hardly, hardly get it to work. But
Hey man, you'll get there. But yeah,
defi-
I mean,
definitely on the editing is what I got to get on the most.
I feel you on that. I mean, that's something that I very much lack. But hey, I mean, think about it. Like your minimal skill on it is a far more gap between, you know, people like me who have no interest or actually want to do it, but just, you know, I guess too lazy, and then you. It's like you know a lot more than I ever will. So, you know, think about it like that. You got to be positive about it.
See, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I first started editing, you know, so it all just happened out of nowhere. Like, I got used to how to do cuts, how to do splits, how to do trims, how to do text to speech,
Right. Right.
you know. I pretty much learned all that by myself, you know. Now that I got the hang of it, it's like much easier. But self-taught right there.
Hell yeah. Hey man, I mean that's where all of the great stuff comes from, is self-taught. Like, I mean, this podcast, we're kind of just winging it. We got Discord open, recording our little Discord chat going on, and that's it. You just learn from doing. I mean, of course, we're always up for some advice here and there on what we can do better to sound better. Maybe, I mean, out of the things to change, like a better mic, maybe, you know, an app or something to make our voices clearer, deeper, stuff like that.
Right.
We're always learning.
Yeah, like, you know, I just upgraded a new mic. Hopefully it sounds better for all you viewers listening. You know.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy to go from like a mic, and like I've always wondered watching Twitch streamers, like, why they always mess with their mic, and then I find myself doing it now. So we're just like, I don't know, something about the positioning. You just constantly want to change it, because I'm coming from headphone mics, and that's all I've really known, from Bluetooth headsets, single ear, to
right,
the
right.
over the ear, and now I'm just wearing a wireless headset with a mic on a boom arm. So
All right, and speaking of that, all right, in the PlayStation 3 era, man, you know what I had as a headset?
what's up?
An actual Bluetooth piece,
Yeah,
like
man.
that would somebody use to call on the phone,
Right.
like those little mini, like 2-inch Bluetooth headset, or not the headset, but the Bluetooth earpiece.
And it just wraps around your ear. Yep.
Yep, I had that. That's what I used when I used to play on PS3.
I remember fighting tooth and nail for my parents to get me one. Relatively cheap one. They weren't so cheap back then. They were probably like $30 to $40, which is actually a decent headset now, for gaming. But back then, I mean, you know, talking on the game was not too popular. Of course, and me and you were on PS3, not Xbox, so we couldn't, you know, just buy the Xbox and it comes with it, right? Xbox made it really simple. I actually went through, I think, about 3 or 4 of those Bluetooth headsets, because, I mean, they were just so fragile. Like,
From the moment that I got my PlayStation 4, I think I went through either 3 or 4 pairs of headset until
uh,
now.
I guess now for PS4, is this PS4, or actually from maybe 360 and up, and PC, I've only gone through maybe four or five. That's probably the 4th or 5th pair I have now. So I've really slowed down on that.
Yeah, like right now I'm using I have 2 pairs of the Astro 10s. I got one downstairs for my Xbox for whenever I just decide I'm bored and I'm gaming. Xbox downstairs, and up here for streaming and stuff. Like, as of right now, I got another Astro 10, which I'm trying to upgrade and get me something better.
Yeah, I got the A10s when they first came out. They were, I think, big tagline was, you know, cheapest Astro headsets, and I've always wanted an Astro headset since the PS3 era, and I got myself that with, you know, back in the day I got 2 pairs just because of the person that I was with also play games, but then my cat ended up chewing the wires, so my girlfriend now was using it the other day, and she started freaking out. She said things were popping, and one of the ear cups were starting to heat up, and I was already like, yeah, that wire's probably chewed up because it went into our Roomba. So that, I guess, is that suction stuff messed up more the copper wiring and inside the actual wire itself. So, luckily, I did have a backup from no, I guess this would be yeah, actually, that was the 4th headset I got. So, I bought a PS5 bundle. I was not a scalper, of course. I was trying to, you know, get people their PS5, trying to, you know, be that not all heroes wear capes guy.
Right.
And I took an L on that one just because he didn't want the extra controller and headset that came with, and I was like, yeah, that's fair, you know. I mean, I advertised I'd give him a PS5, but not all the extra goodies. Luckily, I did have that in a box here, and she ends up using that one, and she actually loves that one. It is the Razer Kraken X, I think. It's specifically designed for console, and I think they're better than the Astros.
Nice.
But now I'm using some. My boss always gets me into Logitech. Like I have the Superlight X or something mouse, and it's wireless. And now I have the G535s or whatever. Like I don't know. Logitech's weird with their numbers, but cool wireless headset. The band's actually pretty cool. It's like blue and purple.
Nice. And what you got, Mike, as the HyperX?
The HyperX, yeah, the Solo, I think it's called.
Right. Yeah, I remember you showing me it.
I was gonna go for the other one, and I should have, but I think the other one was more for if we're all set. Me and you were in the same room, we could just use one, just because of how the cadence, I think it's called, or cadence that you can set.
Yeah.
And
Maybe.
And you can change the pop filter inside of it, but I was just like, well, we're not really gonna do that. It's gonna be over Discord, so I'm not. And now I'm thinking about it, I should have, just because it would block the sound hitting the walls around here a little bit better, I think, but. I didn't want it just because it was not too expensive. It was just a little much, I guess, with the lights and stuff.
Right. Nice. I got me the little blue snowball.
I thought about it. Yeah, I mean they look cool, but I don't know. I think I kind of giggle with it because it's just like a little big ball. Well, some of them are, and then the other ones actually look like a professional mic.
The Yetis.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I was talking to Koana earlier, and that's apparently the one he got.
Hey man, nothing wrong with that.
And after I told him that I was gonna let him borrow one of my old mics, the one I used to use before this, and I guess he either forgot about it and decided to go out and buy one. So
not bad. I know my next upgrade, I guess, with microphones, which won't be anytime soon, but would be one that I guess plugs in with the whatever cable that is for actual professional like mics, but
right.
not anytime soon. I mean, I'll work with what I got, and I don't think this one sounds too bad.
No, that one sounds fine.
It's just like yours. Yours sounds great. I mean,
yeah.
Shoot, we're making a podcast and just to play video games, and I always found that trippy because I'm used to wireless headphones. Like go to the bathroom or something, and just leave it on and just flip the mic up. My mic's always up. And then I'm trying to join the game, and so it's just like, hey man, it's like just click accept or start the game up. I'm like, I gotta yell because my microphone's at my desk.
Actually, it sucks. It kind of sucks because even if you do need to mute, like you said, you can't either hide the mic from your headset or just lift it up. No, you gotta go on and hit mute unless you got one of those professional ones that you have mute right there on the mic.
I got that on here. It's a little touch sensitive, but I think I'll do it now. Like anytime I touch it, it'll like I don't know if you hear it. It makes a little tap sound because I'm actually tapping it. So
yeah, I heard it. And also, what I want to get is a little stream deck.
Oh yeah.
I don't want a big one. I think I might have to go get the little mini one. Yeah, I think 6 or 8 keys.
Something like that. I mean, that's pretty cool. You can program the pictures behind it, and then, I mean, change scenery, transitions, or I guess soundboard.
Yeah. In case I need to change something or do something, I could just, stream deck right there. Boom.
Right. And plus, like, you can also do the stop stream, so you don't have to actually close out the app. You can just press that button. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, any new viewers out there, if you enjoy our stream, make sure to hit that follow button.
Yeah, man. I see I only got 1 and you got 3, man. Like, I know my YouTube videos, and then I guess, whoever does just look up podcasts and see, wow, these guys are streaming for an hour. They're different. I know, I guess I get some clicks on my channel because I don't ever click on my videos now. So, someone's clicking.
Somebody's got to click. Yeah, man, you know. But hopefully I do upgrade my PC soon. Only thing is I'm gonna have to re-download all the stuff I already have.
Yeah, that's. I think that's a thing back. When I was back in the other place, no fiber internet, and now with fiber, it's like I used to be scared to do video games, and now it's like, how you can download in like the next 5 minutes? It's cool. I make myself some breakfast while it downloads, and then I will be done.
Right.
Uh, which is crazy. Like I will always stand for fiber. I don't think I could go back. But getting over to close to the 30-minute mark, do want to, I guess, shout out to Dubby. They don't particularly really sponsor the DnD KBC podcast, but they sponsor each of us. So I guess in turn they do sponsor it somewhat. Dubby, you can use promo code Drippy Bear and get yourself 10% off, or
10% off.
promo code DJK also get your 10% off. Either or, doesn't matter. Probably Drippy, just because he is the one holding it down. But yeah, Dubby.gg, get 10% off Drippy Bear.
Drippy Bear with 3 P's.
It's great to know that Dubby is a new up-and-coming energy supplement. Apparently it's supposed to compete with G Fuel and such, without all the crashes and all that. No sugar. And comes out with some awesome flavors. So pre-order it when you can.
Thank you, Dubby.
Thanks, Dubby. Anytime I think of Dubby now, I just picture a rubber duck, and I got these rubber ducky collectibles from Tubbs, Metal Gear Solid version.
Oh, I I got little collectible rubber duckies as well, man. But me and my girl got them at the mall in the little claw machine.
Hey man, that's an experience getting them. I didn't know these were from Europe, so that was a crazy thing. Seeing Royal Mail come in,
Nice.
I was just like, "What the hell is Royal Mail?" I'm used to the USPS, UPS, FedEx, and I was like, "What the hell is Royal Mail?" And looked it up. It's like, "Oh, this is coming from London."
Shout out to London.
Oh man, yep. Good old Europe. Hopefully to visit one day, but not anytime soon. Going across the pond.
Where I really want to go visit is Tokyo.
Yo, Nintendo Land.
Nintendo Land, man. Have you heard they're opening one in California?
Was it California? I thought it was Florida, but I guess maybe screwed up the states. But yeah, they're opening one here. Not anytime soon, but it is coming.
Yeah, in California. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna go, but maybe one day.
Hit up the Mario and Yoshi's and whatever else they got going on there. I've only seen some stuff of Nintendo Land. Don't want to spoil myself.
If they do open, I'm gonna go dressed as Wario. Yeah. Nintendo Land, man. Something, a video game I grew up with.
Hell yeah. Any series you watching right now on TV, streaming?
Well, we recently started watching George Lopez.
Really?
Yes, it's on Peacock.
Shout out to Peacock, man. I love that platform.
But yeah, we're watching George Lopez, and it's actually hilarious, man. It's not the same as I remember as a kid, because as a kid I probably didn't understand all the dirty jokes that they were saying.
Right.
But now it's hilarious, man. Shout out to George Lopez.
Oh man, but it comes to George Lopez, like I do find the memes relatable, where it's like, you wake up and you just see George Lopez jumping on a trampoline at 3 in the morning. But I guess one day I was on Peacock and I just randomly clicked it, and George Lopez was like, it said now streaming George Lopez, and it took me to a random episode where George was talking to Max about his dad. I think it might have actually been the first episode, actually. I don't remember, but he was talking to Max about his dad and like how much of a hero he was, and then it flashes back and it's like a little kid with George Lopez's head on it.
Yeah, that's the first season. I believe that is the first or the second episode.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, like throwback. I remember this, and it was just one of those nostalgic things. It's like, it's cool. They're keeping it alive, and upresing it to 1080p 4K for your TV instead of making it black bars.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, shout out to George Lopez and Peacock. I mean, just keeping the comedy alive.
What about you? Any series you're watching right now?
I did finish The Cleaning Lady. I think that was on Fox and TNT. Pretty cool, about a Filipino woman coming, from the Philippines to get a transplant for her son, and doesn't get it because they're considered illegal because they stayed past due their visas. And then she got into it with the cartel and became the cleaning lady whenever, to clean up the area whenever they killed somebody or stuff went down. Pretty good show. Watched it with my girlfriend, 10 episodes. Left you on a cliffhanger towards the end. So there's that. And then we recently watched Halo, the series on Paramount Plus. And I'm not gonna lie, I went on Twitter and just, after watching it, I said, what the fuck was that? Hashtag not my Master Chief. Because I heard prior that the producers and actors never played, watched, or read anything of the Halo lore. So I'm used to seeing, Master Chief being a boss, and this Master Chief looked like he panicked. So
what kind of shows are you into?
Anything, man. I think more comedy, kind of relatable stuff. Like I tried to watch the fluffy one, but I just couldn't get into it. I mean, it was relatable.
Mr. Iglesias?
Yep, that one.
I got into that show for a little bit, but then after a while, I was like, it's not really hitting. And I mean, I like Gabriel Iglesias. He's funny.
Right.
He's hilarious. But maybe the TV show just wasn't the same.
I think he's more of a solo act. I'd rather listen to your stories than actually see them happening.
Right.
So that stuff like that. I guess more of the How I Met Your Mother is my go-to TV series. 9 seasons. I've watched all 9 seasons probably 6 times from start to finish, and I find something new every time I watch it just because attention to detail. But I guess stuff like that. I mean, back then, being a single person watching Ted Mosby go through it all and find his kids, or talk about finding his kid's mom, even though that's just flashbacks. Stuff like The Simpsons, Family Guy. I've actually recently gotten to South Park just because I was bored from watching it as a kid. And right now, I guess right now it's just Halo.
Oh yeah, I haven't. I've seen the previews and the trailer to it, but I haven't really seen it.
Yeah, I'm just stuck on hashtag not my Master Chief. I mean, it's just, it's cool. You hear the shield noises, the gun sounds, all that's from the video game, but it's so different. Maybe because it's just the first episode. I'm gonna keep watching it just because my girlfriend did somewhat enjoy it. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see where it goes.
A show me and my girl used to watch. It was our to go to. We would grab something to eat and sit on the couch and just watch it. It was a Superstore. It's on Hulu. It's about people working in the retail stores. To me, I pictured that store kind of like Walmart.
Yeah.
Just 'cause the blue vest that they wear. And it's just hilarious, man. It's a mess. People go through divorce. People talk about their problems. It gets you thinking, I wonder if this is how a retail store really is. If something goes wrong in the store, they blame a certain person, or what do they do? What the life of a retail worker is, kind of.
Right. I mean, you don't really think about it. You just see them at the store. They're stocking shelves and hey, can you help me find where the eggs are at?
Yeah, but I mean, it was just hilarious.
I think it's from the producers of The Office. You ever watch The Office?
Yes, I did watch The Office.
I'm stuck on season 6 just because I haven't, really bothered to continue watching it, but I need to. Watching The Office, and I guess prior shows where it's working at the office, kind of The Matrix Revolutions. You've watched that?
Yes.
So it felt like the beginning where Neo's trapped in that world, and it's stocks are up. No video game like that. You just stay in your office on your computer. That's what I thought office stuff was like. Your boss calls you in every morning, gives you an update on what you're doing, what you're gonna do, and stuff like that. And everyone's just wearing fancy clothes. But I think office life is more like the actual office. You do shenanigans in a professional setting, which is crazy. So when you say stuff like, wow, the life of a retail worker is like, I'm pretty sure it's like the show. I mean, crazy stuff happens, just like the office at the office. And I can guarantee you that because I do work in an office.
The ending, man. The ending of this show that I'm telling you, Superstore, it just caught me off guard. It left me with suspense.
Huh.
I was, wow. It was just crazy. Like, me and my girl were just both, like, in shock that that's the way it ended.
Right.
But that used to be our to-go-to show. But like I said, recently it's been George Lopez.
Yeah, right now we're not really watching anything. It's just sports right now. I mean, it is sports like frenzy. You got March Madness going on, World Cup qualifiers, MLS, which is what we're supporting with the local team. But by myself, I mean, I still have, surprisingly enough, I still have a subscription to Funimation, but I'm not watching anime. But the last one that I did watch was season 2 of Dragon Slayer, and I think I want to start Attack on Titan. But anime.
I haven't really been on any anime. I started rewatching Dragon Ball.
Oh man, like I want to watch the original Dragon Ball, but for some reason, there's some episodes it just makes me feel sick watching it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the art, the colors, or what. But I just feel like sick. Like I feel nauseous. I enjoy it. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like I don't know what it is. Like I can watch Dragon Ball Z all day, but when it comes to the original Dragon Ball, I don't know if the way the art was or how it's projected on the screen with the colors, I just start feeling kind of nauseous. I don't know why.
That's crazy, man. I've never heard somebody with that kind of stuff. Like, that's just crazy to hear.
Maybe because I was a kid, I don't know. But like anytime I've watched it, like maybe actually if I start watching it now, like after a few episodes, like I start feeling kind of nauseous.
I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know. It's just the original Dragon Ball. Like that's always been my thing. Like as a kid watching them, just I particularly remember was when Goku became the what are the apes, monkeys, gorillas?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we saw the moon, he transformed for the first time when they were in the jail, and then Bulma and Yamcha were coming from the desert to help save them, and the next thing you know, they see a monkey and they chop off his tail.
They run off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't chop off his tail till. Oh, do they? Yeah, they do. Yeah,
they chop off his tail that night. Yeah. So
then it grows back.
That episode is where I realized I was getting nauseous. Like after watching it, yeah, I don't know why, but that is that particular episode where he was like looking at the moon, he transformed into the ape, and then he's like causing like havoc around the prison. I started getting sick.
Speechless right now.
Right. So
like
people are like, "You enjoy Dragon Ball?" It's like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, man. Like Dragon Ball was, well, to me, it's still a hit.
I don't think it'll. I mean, it'll get old. I mean, it's what you grew up with the voices of Christopher Sabat and Sean Schimmel.
Yeah, but some people like if they say to be fans of Dragon Ball Z, but if you ask them Dragon Ball, it's like they don't even know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's completely different. Like you look at Krillin. Krillin doesn't look the same. He is shorter, balder, and fatter.
Well, the ages did go by. It's like from when they were kids to now that they're adults.
But Krillin looked completely different. And then Master Roshi and Yamcha. Well, Yamcha was actually a villain in the beginning. So see, I know my Dragon Ball stuff. I just never really watched it. I was like, if I'm not gonna watch it, I'm gonna learn about it. Piccolo was a villain.
Piccolo was a villain,
but he did it for. He was the something about Namek, if I remember right. He was like of whatever the elder was. Like he was like a part of him, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that was Piccolo. And then Mr. Popo. And then it's crazy finding out like facts later on that like I didn't know King Kai was actually the voice of Goku, which just blew my mind. I didn't know that. I never knew that.
Kai, it's the same voice?
Yep, King Kai is voiced by Goku.
Huh. That's a new one.
Yep, crazy, right?
Wow.
And the voice of Vegeta also voices Piccolo.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I guess I don't pay that much attention to it.
Yeah, Christopher Sabat is both Piccolo and Vegeta.
What did you ever see? I know. I think I've already asked you this, but did you ever see Resurrection F?
Yes, I did. Actually,
Think?
I watched it. I think when you recommended that it was available to watch. Actually, I think if I remember right, I thought it was cool. Bringing back Frieza and Golden Frieza, and then Frieza still loses. Just because they're like Frieza's like, wait, what the fuck? You guys went Super Saiyan God? What is this?
No, I think it was Super Saiyan Blue.
Or Super Saiyan Blue, yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, that's when they went God.
And Frieza was like, oh, that's funny. You just changed your hair color. And it was like, but they're stronger now. But was Resurrection F before or after Battle of Gods?
Before.
Oh, okay.
I remember watching that because, like I said, in high school, going back, in high school, my boy Bat Knight had he lived up the hill from the high school, so I would park in his parking spot at his house because he said he didn't care if I did.
Right.
And I remember one time I just decided, hey, I don't want to go to school today. I'm gonna just sit in my car. I only had 2 classes. I said I'm gonna sit in my car. Once my 2 classes are done, I'm gonna just go home and act like I was at school. I was like, screw it. I don't want to be at school right now. So I pulled out my phone and I started watching videos, and out of nowhere, Resurrection F popped up on YouTube. And I was like, ooh. I was like, I'm interested. So I watched the whole movie just sitting in my car instead of being inside class.
Hell yeah.
I remember watching that one there, man. And then Battle of the Gods. What'd you think about that one?
I thought it was slow in the beginning. I was sort of just like, yo, this cat just woke up and this blue guy named Whis like just flying around eating like human food. And then it's like everyone else is freaking out except Whis and what's his name? Beerus. They're just chilling. Beerus is like, yeah, I'm gonna flick my finger and destroy the world just because I'm unsatisfied. And Whis is just walking around like, you better not tempt him because he will do it.
While he's still eating all the human food.
And then like everyone else is panicking, trying to figure out how to be strong because Beerus foretold that there will be a Super Saiyan God.
Right.
And then it was pretty cool how like I guess from Dragon Ball, what is it, GT? Pam, Gohan's kid, was the link to make Goku a Super Saiyan God because they all hold hands, and then what's her name, Videl, got into their circle, and because she was pregnant with Pam was quarter Saiyan at that point, quarter Saiyan or third Saiyan, and she ended up lining up and helping Goku become Super Saiyan God. I thought that was pretty cool. So overall, movie was great. And then that's my Bulma. Or that's my I think in the movie that's my wife.
Yeah, that's my wife.
And then the show Dragon Ball Super, he said that's my Bulma, which I thought was pretty epic. Like, Vegeta getting pissed and saying that's my wife,
just punching, fighting. and not even do a single like damage.
Right. And then like Goku becomes Super Saiyan God, and Vegeta's like, I just became Super Saiyan Blue, and now he's surpassed me again.
Best rivalry ever, man. Vegeta and Goku.
Oh yeah. Um, but I mean, Dragon Ball. I don't know. Like Dragon Ball, I guess in the Hispanic culture, like it was like the cholo type kids were the ones that watched it. I mean, or is that just me?
Wait, what was the question?
I said back then, like growing up, I felt like the cholo type kids were the ones that talk about Dragon Ball like the most. Like it was associated with like the gangster, tough looking kids, and then it's like there's kids like me who are just like, hey man, I like it too, but I don't talk about it like that.
Right. Well, you got Arm the Worm over there, Gorilla in the Mist, that talks about it.
Gorilla in the Mist.
Whenever we hang out, that's like something on his topic right there. Like if you just mention that, boom, he'll go off, man. He'll go on and on and on.
Which I think is pretty cool, just because like Gorilla in the Mist. I see him like as the big bro, but since he is older than all of us, but also the most like one that can easily either be pissed off or the one that will lay down some nerd fandom on Dragon Ball. So it's pretty cool. Like you can kick back a Modelo and party this dude and get blackout drunk, doing the most crazy things, or you can just sit back around a campfire and be like, Vegeta's stronger than Goku, and he'll argue with you all night. Or Brawly stronger than Goku.
Let's settle that. Is he?
I don't think so. Just because Goku is destined to be the strongest in ever, but Broly
was strong.
But Goku will get stronger, bro. He will. It's like the memes. It's like, who's this god guy and how strong is he?
Seen that meme where it's like Superman all beat up, and then there's like a body in the background, and Superman says to Batman, I finally defeated Goku. And Batman's like, that's Yamcha.
Yeah, that's
Yamcha. Like that meme will forever be funny to me, man.
Man, good times though. Growing up with Dragon Ball, then meeting the voice actors, it was like, I felt special just because Christopher Sabat, the voice of Vegeta and Piccolo, got my phone and just doing like a slideshow thing with the pop that he signed. And I mean, it sits next to me every time I stream or I'm on the computer. Like it's Majin Vegeta pop, number 445 from Dragon Ball Z. From his store, it says over 9,000 store, and it's signed Christopher Sabat. And he like picked it up and got me all buddy. Like Christopher Sabat was the coolest person, and this was like pre-pandemic. And then Sean Schimmel like blew my mind right afterwards, just because like I'm starstruck. Christopher Sabat, and then you see Pat Knight and the Wizard behind me. They're kind of giggling like, hey, like chill out, bro. It's just a dude. I'm just like that. I grew up listening to this guy, and then I'm watching him now, and My Hero Academia, and then I go over to the next table, which is right next to him, was Sean Schimmel, the voice of Goku, and his line was clearing up. His volunteer helper there at the convention was like, yeah, he'll be done after you, blah 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 blah. So the guy before me, he went for a handshake, and he said, nah, man, my wrist kind of hurts, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, maybe he saw something and thought it was gross, but he didn't shake the guy's hand. He gave him a knuckle touch. And then I went up and then it was my turn. So I was like, hey, Sean, big fan. Always watched Dragon Ball growing up. You're like, I'm glad to finally meet you. Could you please sign my pop? And I went up for a fist bump when he's like, held out his hand. He's like, what? Are you scared of a handshake? You think I'll destroy your hand? I was sort of just like, what? So I went for a handshake, and he pulls me in and gives me dabs me up. And I was sort of like, man, that Sean Schimmel is the coolest dude. But I mean,
yeah.
I mean, they're heroes, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, people won't see them as that. They'll just be like, oh, that's just a voice actor. But some of those, we look at them and like, hey, that's our childhood voice actor, man. Like we
Or
grew up listening to this.
like the convention coming up, hopefully, D&D KBC Podcast gonna be there. GalaxyCon Raleigh, North Carolina will be there. We will be streaming. I hope that's the first time face reveal. Even though you can probably see our prior stuff, my prior stuff I had, but the voice of the Chief is gonna be there. Master Chief is gonna be there,
Chief.
and I don't know what I have. Multiple Halo things that I want him to sign. I don't know which one yet. It might be the Master Chief that's in the active camo with the. I think he has a what do you call it? The sword, the energy sword. I don't know if I want him to sign this one. The one I'm looking at right now is the Master Chief in camo from Best Buy exclusive, or this Lux Edition box thing that I got for my girlfriend's dad for Christmas. There's just so many things. I was like, I'm gonna meet the Chief. Like, I don't care.
Right. I'm looking forward.
I just either want to hear him say Cortana or this is Sierra 117, Master Chief.
I'm kind of hyped for meeting Joe from Family Guy.
Joe Swanson. It's crazy to think. So I might get him to sign my the Outer Worlds game case, because I remember playing on PC. I didn't really get into it just because I was short on time and a bunch of other games were coming out and work, blah, 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 this and that. But he is in the Outer Worlds. He is a vendor, and it's funny as shit. Like, he hates his life. He's under this, like, helmet thing, and you can actually ask him about his helmet, and he's like, nah, things are good. Life is great. And then he'll, like, start whispering, this thing sucks. It's hot in here. That thing is starting to grow mold. And I'm just like, wait, that's Joe. So I might get him to sign that, because I think it's one of those things like where they think it's a minimal, like maybe small role, but it'll mean a lot to them because like you recognize my voice. So
Right.
Yeah. Plus,
like I said before, I don't have anything for anybody to sign.
Either buy them or get them at the convention, man.
That might be what I have to do.
That's what I did for the Naruto one. It's, I mean, completely worthless. Like, there were so many other things I could have got that was worth money, but I mean, it was there. So I ended up. It's not Naruto. It's Kurama, the fox, but she signed it.
Yeah. No, nothing, man. I got nothing here. It's all either Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Marvel.
Do the Dragon Ball Z, dude. I mean, that's Christopher Sabat and Goku are gonna be there. Goku and Vegeta. Actually, right. I don't know if Goku's gonna be there. I know Vegeta's gonna be there for sure.
I have a pop from Tintin.
Tintin. It'd be fun. It'd be fun if you had the Bulma pop and he wrote "That's my wife," or "That's my Bulma."
I have one that I don't think anybody really knows about. It's from the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. See, that's what I'm saying. You're like, the Brady Bunch. Like, what is that?
You watched the Brady Bunch?
Yes, the old one and the new one.
Oh wow! Hey man,
like I just find them just kind of funny for some reason. You think Marilyn Monroe will be there? I have a poster for Marilyn Monroe.
No. I don't know, man. Just gonna be a bunch of things to find, things get signed, but either way, it's gonna be fun times for sure. We're obviously gonna be there. I think I did have a clip-on mic to walk around. I don't care, but maybe we can sit down and be like, hey, we do a podcast every Tuesday at 5 p.m. So hopefully people will watch us. So
I think I'm gonna take the Drippy Bear head.
The Drippy Bear head. Be like, hey man, get some Dubby. So hopefully we can have some Dubby merch. Dubby, provide us with that. Dubby.gg. Promo code DJK or promo code Drippy Bear. Preferably promo code Drippy Bear, just because he keeps it going. Definitely the one that deserves that. I'm just on the side, but Thanks for W for sponsoring either of us. Try their products. They're all on pre-order. I know Drippy's getting the tub and the stickers and shaker. I will be getting the shaker myself, and along with the tub once I finish my other energy product. That will not be named because W is the way to go.
Right. I was getting ready to say, boy, you better watch out.
So definitely W. Thanks for that. Try W. Promo code Drippy Bear. That's triple P in the Drippy Bear, and you get 10% off. Second resort TJK, 10% off your next order. But man, the convention, I'm looking forward to that. Joe Swanson. I think the highlight prior was meeting like Rey Mysterio. I was there in his presence. Dude was short as hell. The voice of Mickey from Kingdom Hearts was pretty cool. Just a fun time, man. People dressed in cosplay is crazy.
Will be a lot of cosplay, huh?
You see from eccentric things to people with smoke coming out of their face, out of their body, bunch of bright lights, to men and women down to barely nothing, which is crazy. I'm just like, there's kids here.
I mean, that's pretty dope, though. I mean, they're embracing.
That's the cosplay culture. It's like, don't be scared to wear something that you're like me. Like, I'm a bigger person. We're bigger people. If we want to go shirtless with a tie and paint, whatever, and some pants, hey man, go for it. You're wearing cosplay. Like, embrace that. You're trying to be a character, and people will appreciate that. I'm just like, it's crazy. Like, I can't get past that, but they actively push it. They're like, do what you want. Don't let the fear of getting judged stop you, because 10% of the people are going to judge you, and the other 90% are going to be supporting you.
I might go as Majin Buu.
Dude, that'd be crazy. Walk around with a chocolate bar.
Right. Just doing a little laugh.
That'd be funny. We'll walk up and to Christopher Sab and be like, "Where's your M, bro? Where's the Majin symbol?"
That'd be so cool, man.
But man, I'm ready for food. We're gonna be doing food reviews down there. Definitely promoting w.gg. Your Drippy merch. I don't have any merch. I don't plan on getting any merch anytime soon. But go get that Drippy merch down in Drippy's link, twitch.tv/DrippyBear, triple P. Because I know you'll be decked out, and we'll be there. And now we have episode 10 next week.
Episode 10 already.
10 weeks.
10 weeks. It doesn't even feel that long. It feels like it's only been 3 weeks.
And we had 2 or 3 with the Wizard. And I mean, it's just back to not just me and you. It's just constantly going like, I don't care who comes in, who goes out. I know that definitely me and you will be there every Tuesday at 5. If not Tuesday, Wednesday at 5 o'clock. And if anything special comes up, either we're on vacation or just either lack the motivation to do it, we got Monday through Friday. I mean, it is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
I don't think we'll be on hiatus as of yet until we do get bored, because I think one thing that I did get motivation from was a channel on YouTube that I've watched forever. Actually, I was going to bring this up earlier when you said you just sat in your car to watch Resurrection F. It's called GMM, Good Mythical Morning. They're from our happy southern state. And I was just at work one day back when I worked at a wood manufacturing plant at lunch, and I started watching them. I was like, I'm too invested. This stuff's good. And I didn't really think about it, but they are practically a 20-minute podcast every single day.
Wow.
Trying different things and stuff like that. They go on hiatus every now and then just because, it's like a TV show. They take breaks, but they've done over I think 1,000 episodes, and they do crazy things from trying food to other things. They had Kobe on their channel, rest in peace Kobe, at one point, and other famous people. It's like, I don't care about having celebrities on the podcast, but just the fact that them two guys, like bros from elementary school, have had something similar to a podcast, or that is a podcast, and they also have another podcast on their own that they do, I think, every week, just like we do, but they do this thing every single day, and it's like, if they can do it, we can too.
Right, we just gotta have the motivation.
But we do it every week. I'm not gonna sit no podcast every day just because content I think would fail. I think a week does give us a nice gap to get some new content between this Tuesday to next Tuesday or Wednesday.
Right. We do talk about the 10th episode.
Episode 10. I mean, crazy. 10 weeks in. We haven't skipped a week. I know we in the beginning we jumped around Tuesday, Wednesday. I know Wednesday is not preferable, but we're doing it. Hey, I mean, whoever's listening, definitely appreciate it. At the hour mark, the end of the episode 9. Episode 10. Hopefully, we do have Bad Night and the Wizard. If not, hey man, we're gonna be celebrating episode 10. That's a milestone right there. That's 10 hours of content that we have. 10 hours and some change at that point. And it's either, and we stay consistent and stay on topic. I mean, what do you want to talk about next podcast? Celebrate all the other 9 episodes?
Celebrate. Recap.
Big recap. Nostalgic factor. But
maybe if we get other people, maybe the stories we have said could be said from a different perspective.
Oh man, that I think that is always one thing about one story with multiple people is the story can be told in so many different ways just because of the different perspectives and you just learn different things. But hopefully we get that episode 10. We'll have 4 people: me, Drippy, Bat Knight, Wizard, maybe Koana. Gorilla in the Mist would be pretty cool, but I doubt that's doubtful.
I really doubt he'll be.
But I know Shortcake was interested. I actually spoke to him and saw him this last week. He actually picked up an Xbox, so he got himself a Series X. That's pretty cool. But I think that does it for episode 9.
All right, wrap it up. Shout out to W.GG for the sponsorship. Again, use promo code DJK or Drippy Bear Triple P for 10% off.
Enjoy that product. It's on pre-order. Drippy has a shaker, and we'll be getting sub eventually. But they are up and coming. They are competing against G Fuel and such, but it's all the energy without the crash, supposedly. So, thanks, Stubby. And we will be continuing this in episode 10, hopefully with 2 other people. If not, just me and Drippy reminiscing, recapping. A lot of recap.
A lot.
But stuck around. Thanks for listening. If you're listening to this any other time, feel free to leave something in the chat. Someone on YouTube, whatever, it's going on there as well. But thanks for listening, and that's it for now.
Bye.
Adios.